about a liquor boy, will you hit me up? I lost control, will you help me?
Feels like I might be losing my grip. Oh yeah, I am. What you gonna say? What you gonna do when I lost control? We had lost, yeah, we lost control. Yeah, we lost control.
Love about a liquor boy, will you hit me up? I lost control, will you help me? Love about a liquor boy, will you hit me up? I lost control, will you help me?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and an early game today between the Guardians Alpha and LFO, looking for org, and yeah, we're gonna quickly invite the players, look at the match schedule in what seems to be a quiet one today. Let's have a look. So we'll start with Guardians Alpha, which will be playing with Gemis, the captain, JBT, Opta, the French of the team, Kazawi, and Born. A bit like Jason, but just Born actually. As for the LFO, it's a full French team in which we will see Antic, Psychos, Shriek, Joke, and Para play. So it shall be an interesting one. Both teams which have been doing quite well, as you can see on the sort of ranking which I've done. I've not had time to do the full asset, so a quick screenshot is just will just do. But Guardians Alpha are the leading team in the Major A with 4 victories and only 1 loss, and that is 12 points. They've only lost on Clubhouse against, if I've not forgotten, Luzzy Esports. LFO are, well, a comfortable 3rd position. They could reclaim the 1st place of the group today if they do win against Guardians Alpha. And they lost on Chalet against Vega, which is 2nd. And also against Grimdall Yellow, it was an 8-7 defeat. Grimdall, which is currently last with 2 points. Devil Esports have become Gen Z again, but again, that's something that I've not been able to change. I'll just quickly re-invite the players as I don't know what they are doing, and then I'll show you the map veto. So, I don't want to, yeah, just an invite, and Jemis, which will be the other invite of the day, just waiting for them to join, checking they've not written anything. Cool, that's added. Let's have a look at the map veto. Then you see my face again. So we've quickly banned Chalet, Bank, Skyscraper, Villa, and Border. and we could have well played on Oregon, which is it's a map where both teams are quite confident. The last game from LFO was a win on 7-4 against Luzzy on Oregon, and it was played 3 times by the Guardians, and they've won it 3 times. So not too bad in that perspective. But LFO decided to ban it. They'd rather go on to Cafe, which is a map that's not been played yet in the whole of Major A. I couldn't tell you for Major B. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's been played in Major B and other divisions, but just not in Major A. So an interesting matchup. I think I've only casted one game on Cafe so far this season, so it shall be interesting. The teams just don't seem to be willing to join. I'll set a third round of invites, as I like to be quite insistent. Let's have a look. And so Cafe, yeah. Guardians will start in attack as the blue team, and they will also be attacking on the overtime, as we've chosen to go with the defense from LFO. Just inviting them again. It's the third time I invite them. 53, 56, 58. Please join the game, as I'd like to start on time. We'll see. We shall see. And yeah, just gonna look at the teams again. Guardians Alpha, if you've missed it, Gemis, JBT, Opta, Kazawi, and Born. Quite pronounceable names, which is quite good. On the other side, we've got Antics, Psychos, Shriek, Joke, and Parasky, or Para, as we'll call him. Still waiting. Interesting. Please invite again. This is the 4th time I invite you guys. I don't mean to be rude, but what are you doing? Uplay's a bit broken as well, so I'll invite one here. Gemis. They're in like training grounds as well, like shooting at terrorists is fun, but come play with us, please.
There's a lot of things on my mind. Stacking money like 365. There's a lot of things on my mind. Stacking money like 365. There's a lot of things on my mind. Stacking money like 365. There's a lot of things on my mind. Stacking money like 365.
And we are back. We are just missing one player. I don't know what they've been doing, but they have about 2 minutes for said player to join. Otherwise, we'll have to launch in a 4v5 because we don't have all day. You know, people have things to do. And the match was set at 3, but yeah, just waiting for one player. Shouldn't be too long. He's got about 50 seconds to join. We'll see how it goes. Otherwise, it'll be too late. But yeah, we shall see how it goes. If you want to see again, you can see here the ranking. Guardians Alpha are first with 12 points. LFO third with 10 points. So whoever wins that game could either like extend their leads in the division or just take the league themselves. I'm not sure where the last player is. And now it's running scarce. Not much time to go. Ooh, it's just on time. Right. Are they ready? Ready for 1. Ready for 2. Ready, let's go. Here we go. GL, have fun. We are underway, and I will change the view in just a second to the live view, which I need to put on a full screen, just like this, and we will see the first bans. Here we go. Black screen. Everything is okay. People are happy. They're having fun, as are we, and that's what we are looking for. LFO will ban Florus on Cafe. Quite an interesting ban, because Florus can really open up lines of sight or get rid of utility which is inaccessible to the human eye. Thatcher will be the second ban. Quite classic on a map like that to see a Thatcher ban. I'd be interested to see if Kaid is banned as well, or if we do decide to keep him. Valkyrie, obviously, on the map which has got so much like exterior work. A lot of the work is done outside of the map before moving in, and therefore banning that Valkyrie means no cams outside, and therefore no bad surprises. And Kaid, as I was saying, is the last ban. So Florus, Thatcher, Valkyrie, and Kaid. Round 1. As I said, LFO will defend both in the first 6 rounds and overtime if we do get to overtime. Sledgebanner, Zofia, Blitz, and Thinker will be the Guardians' first attacking lineup. Mosey, Azami, Jaeger Smoke, and Womai to defend it. I might need to put my sound down, as I always do.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Here we go. So we'll go upstairs, making here kind of rotations. Mozzie, who's just, I don't know what he's doing really. Just waiting for any drone to come up that staircase. Walls being reinforced. A small fake mirror. I like to call them fake mirrors because it's like a mirror, but just not as good.
10 seconds left.
Shield's going to be posted there. There's no
5 seconds to insert.
shield in the side corner. Hatch has been reinforced, and we are going to try and defend that as much as possible. Under, not much has been done. It is a site where you do tend to focus on the top only. The attack will attack from 2 different angles, starting with Opta on up. on the bakery roof.
Loading new mag.
Getting that sound, 2 claymores coming in. We do get up top, C4 will not connect, and Gemis just starts working at the skylight. Para, which is just under, was not able to get the C4 out. Quite a big setup here from Mantic, who's just willing to delay as much as possible the entry to the piano and cigar lounges. Yeah, probably not going to peek that. Oh, grenade coming in, and it will get Para JBT with the opening frag of this game. The Claymore has come in.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
And now we just try and put some pressure on the Azami.
Bomb located by attackers.
With all that information, just trying not to peek too much on the attack, as we know someone is staying there, but we don't know where, and that could be danger. We do have the information on the player as we try and get out. JBT will get Antique, finds a second, Opta with a third, and suddenly it's all a 5v2. Shriek and Psychos trying to hold off that attack, but they won't be able. Gemis grabs the first one. It's all up to Shriek now in a 5v1 situation. Will it be a flawless round? We're just trying to get ready with Born for a potential plant. Trying to get the information is Kawazi, and it is a flawless round for the Guardians. Trying to get warmed up into that game. We will go back upstairs. Main problems, well, on this flawless attack on the defensive side was, well, we just lost players too soon. JBT was able to get the early frag on Para. Then we kind of isolated that Azami, who was in a tough position but delayed as much as she could. But when it falls like that, it just starts falling apart. A 5v2 attack, then 5v1 was just impossible to defend for the LFO. Azami is probably going to give us a similar setup, as I don't think our setup was too much at fault. It's just that we did put quite a lot of resources on the Guardian side. The only thing is, are we going to leave that hatch open to potentially drop off of it or not? That we shall see. By the site being open, that wall still being left soft.
Locate and defuse a bomb.
Yeah. Interesting. We're not going to try and play the C4, or are we? Para just moving downstairs to potentially do some damage. Hatch has been finally reinforced, and we are making the halls quite late into the round. Trying to clear that back alley to make sure that no one just comes up and becomes trouble. We've got one player holding it, and we're going to start attacking the red stairs and piano. The moment just holding positions, running in is the job of Guardians.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
I'm going to drop JBT, which has got quite a bit of a fragging potential, but be careful because Para is seemingly coming back up. Azami in trouble again. Joke will get Gemis. That's a first opening kill at the skylights. Ooh, Antique with a big kill here on JBT, and suddenly it turns into a 5v3, which is the exact opposite of the first half. Trying to block as much as possible, lines of sight. Ooh, but we're gonna peek in there, and very low HP. Trying to get that peek on the Zafia at the window. It's just a matter of seconds. No, we won't be able to, and it's being blocked off by the rest of the team. And Zafia's still full HP, but not quite able to do much. We'll have to rotate so that so that Born can just get up there as well. And I think the take of the red stairs is on. But Joke will get one, possibly a second, if he just swings back in the staircase. Patiently waiting is the other first kill. We'll get a refract from Opta, but with 13 seconds to go, not much can be done. Flashes himself. Gets one, but will not be able to get another one. Shriek seals it, and it's a 1-1 between the two teams. In the chat there's a little bit trying to know who's better, is it Joke or is it JBT? Well, if we look right now, well, 3 kills for Joke and 2 for JBT, but we're only 2 rounds in. There's not much going on, just checking that everything's alright. Yet the game's just being slow. Someone's probably still loading.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Line of sight being opened. We will try and defend reading room with an extend at the top, which is quite classic on a map like Cafe, because it's quite small. And as you can see, pretty much all of the floor can be opened. You pretty much only have the corridor here and part of the site, but apart from this site, everything else can be opened. So yeah, it's a tough one to defend, but we did put quite a lot of stuff, just going to try to delay that attack as much as possible. And we do have a knock of Kazawi, who's going to try and go white stairs. Now let's see what that's going to kind of give, because yeah, we have the information and it'll be harder for the knock to kind of come in.
Bomb located by attackers.
As for the rest of the team, well, not quite taking the top floor just yet. Shriek will get the opening pick on JBT. Gemis is already inside, but that's your cap tower gone just seconds into the round. Trying to get that information, and it could be that we do not have any players. Yes, we do. We do have one player standing in there. We need to get rid of Antic if we want to push that site. So we've got that information. We can't really attack like that, and yeah, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna start creating trouble by breaking hatches. Lines of sight being held, very dangerous here. I think we have seen one of the players, because now we will take some damage, but we'll be refragged straight away. And the attack has never been more true on here. Opta just trying to put some pressure onto the attacking team. The peak from Para will not get any kills, sadly. The plant's going down. Para will stop it. and diffuser on site. Not much can be done. Frag grenade coming in. It won't deal any damage. But we've lost Gemis here on the plant. We do have that information about the player above, but not much can be done. Smoke grenade coming in, and we've got Joke to kind of finish it off, and it's just looking complicated here for the team. Just waiting for that player to peek out, like ever so slightly, just to peek. Oh, but now you'll get him, and it's a 2v2 situation. Opta just going back onto site. We do not have that information on the player afar, but it will be downed. Not much HP to be dealt with. We do not have that information that Para is moving back into the corridor. Plant is going to go down. Most likely going to go straight through him. No, but he can't find the player. And with a 2v1 situation, Plant is down. We do have the opening peak, but nothing can be done. It's all up to Opta to get the kill, and he does. We really stuck to that side. We really wanted to plant here, and once the diffuser was down, it was perfectly played by Opta. But yeah, that main problem for that attack from the Guardians is just that presence of Para in the white stairs, just not being able to kind of get rid of him when, to be fair, you've got a window from the outside who's just in front of him. So do you need that player? Do you need... You've lost the diffuser on site. Do you need your... what was it? Glass. You need your glass to come back up on the roof and attack through that window to, well, get rid of the player who's been such a pain. With LFO, when we do fail a site, we tend to go back to it and try and do it correctly, which is what they'll do. It was a 1v1 situation, to be fair. Post plants, I do think we're going to defend better that site as we kind of let them get in. And on Guardian's side, I do think we'll be way more cautious of that, well, top white stairs just here. Do you see what I mean? If you've got a player in there, it won't let me, but you attack through that window if you're the defense. It won't let me go further. It's like I'm blocked. Okay, interesting. Kawazi? Just chilling outside here. Claymore's coming in. And this time we're going to take control of the top floor. It's not something we did before, and to be fair, when you look at it, the defensive setup is pretty much similar with two players. Yeah, two players on top. One of which Parrot will be playing in the white stairs, and we've got Joke as well on that top floor for the rotate. So effectively 3 players on that top floor. So we are ready for an attack. Players dropping red, 3x3. Ooh, damage being taken by Kawa, but we don't have that information. Yes, we do have the ping on the player, just waiting for it to swing by, but no, we will not be able to get rid of it. Just trying to get rid of Joke, and I don't think we've got the whereabouts of the player. Drone coming in. Oof, I've nearly seen him. Dangerous lines of sight being taken. Flashes coming in. Just trying to get rid of that player. Paris still waiting in the floor. Player will go down. I've heard a C4 as well being just ready to rumble. C4 will go down. No, it won't be needed because Joke is just tearing through their defense. Only a handful of HP, just regathering behind here. Very much struggling here, the Guardians to attack. We do have the whereabouts of said player, and just waiting for him to peek at the window. Door, sorry. It's a 1v5 situation. Born will come out, but no, Antique will finish him off, and it's a flawless round for LFO, who are very good at adapting to a lost round. It's 2-2 in a map where you'd probably expect a free all at the switch. I mean, I'd only expect so much because it's what has been seen in the past few I'd even say years. That's just, even if the meta changes, this map seems to just be a free all. Checking there's not any request in chat. No, it's all good. The players are happy.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many
And we'll go
bombs as they can.
back upstairs. First site we defended, first time we lost, but also first site we won on the LFO side, as there is only 2 more rounds before the switch of Jemison Co in defense. Same strat as Ami's gonna have a stronghold in that piano. And we'll see how we attack that
10 seconds left.
from Kazawi.
5 seconds left.
So many numbers on that name.
Attackers are moving out.
Lines
to
of sight
locate a
still
bomb
being
and defuse
open.
it.
We've done nothing with the bathroom as of yet. And Azami's just ready to cause havoc.
Trying to get through that. Mindset! I'm reloading! Deploying
Quasi starts trouble.
drone activated.
Dangerous to drone that close to the hatch. C4 could be damaged. Utility is being taken care of. We do have that information that there is no one in the cigar, but the Azami still on piano, trying to get that information on potentially where Para was standing last round, but this time Demosi will be, well, downstairs, just ready to see for anything that comes his way. JBT looking to make a better entry for himself. He's died too many times in the past few rounds. Ooh, drones are being taken out. Oh, but we've thrown it on the wrong side, which means that we'll still be able to open. Azami will not be taken out. Bourne will take Joke, but Antique takes another one, and it's suddenly a 3v4. Antique has really got a stronghold onto this piano. We've just not been able to get rid of him this round. Opening still in. We've got that information on Kazawi, and it might be time to move away here from Antique, but no, we do have Diffuser in sight. We really don't want to peek, but we'll have to come back into the safe corner of the room. Psycho's just rotating back to avoid any push from the other side of the site. Very good line of sight here, but Antique will fall this time. Kazawi doing the job.
The attacker bomb diffuser has been dropped.
I'm reloading.
Diffuser still dropped. but Antic is just trying to get revived,
15 seconds
and
left.
it might
Attackers
well
recovered the diffuser.
work. Well, no, I don't think we'll try and revive
10 seconds
the
left.
player. He's too low HP. There's only 15
5
seconds.
seconds to go.
We do need to get that player.
Attackers have
Oh
dropped the bomb.
no, we are just not able to hold the right angles, and LFO grabs the win. Yeah, it's just that really tight line of sight which allowed the LFO player right in the freezer to get rid of the plant, stop the plant whilst not peeking in the line of sight of Gemis, which was at the skylights. A tough round here for Guardians because they were looking on the stronger sides, but LFO grab it and grab their second round in a row, which is a first in 5 rounds.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Kitchen, for the first time in 6 rounds, we will see Kitchen being played in defense, or played at all. And we'll see what kind of defensive setup we've got planned. So nothing at the top floor as of yet. I do think we'll probably have a player just roaming about the map, but not necessarily all the way to the top floor. We are opening a wall onto the bakery, so it won't be fully reinforced. We do have that opening as
5
well,
seconds to
the
insertion.
kind of Shaco wall for a line of sight
Attackers are heading out to
onto,
defuse a bomb.
well, sight. That's an interesting one. And we do have an opening as well in the freezer, so we're not completely closed off,
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
with only 2 reinforcements being nowhere. Hatch is not being reinforced either, which is quite interesting, and no one here at the top floor. Opta, Kawazi and Born attacking the bakery side of things, just trying to get that information on the player.
Magnet deployed.
Getting projectiles.
Oof, damage being taken here, but don't really care for Joke, who walks in. He will be downed and will walk straight out from the attack. Psycho's playing a bit of an aggressive angle, just looking for that drone, but it may seem like the drone has not seen him. Just trying to peek. Kawazi just holding that angle.
Deploying drone.
Drone coming in, just trying to get that whereabouts about that player. We know he's there and we'll be able to push. Gemis just looking to make
Recovered the diffuser.
lines of sight for his teammate. I think it is Born in upside down repel. No, it is Opta. Just waiting patiently to do some damage, as I think Gemis is just going to walk in and we're going to hope that the player peeks in order to get the kill. Player is down. It's 5v2 situation. Shriek on his own upstairs and Paraski on the site. JBT will get yet another kill, and we're just watching that line of sight, just waiting for that player, for that, hopefully that plant to come in, but not much can be done. It's a perfect shot here. We've got some really good, nice lines of sight onto who could potentially be there. We're looking for that last player. Smoke's coming in. Damage coming in. Plant is going down, but we have no idea where it is.
Attackers activating diffuser.
Plant is down. It's now a 5v1 situation. Post plant to try and get rid of all the attackers. Taking strong positions. Born camping on the diffuser. We've got line of sight everywhere. He'll get one. But quickly get damage. And Jemis finishes it off to bring it a 3-3 apiece. 3 apiece. The Azami really flew into the window. It'd be funny if you could fly outside of the window if you take an air jab. That'll be evil but nice. The Lord will grace us of his presence through Opta as we decide about lunge. Jaeger, Echo, Oryx, Tachanka and Wamai is very much more a plant / utility denial team that we've got, rather than really blocking physically the players, if you get what I mean. So we do expect to see the attack get into a planting position and then from there be able to counter it or defuse. Jemis will make his way all the way downstairs, just waiting for some drones that could creep up. The bars being remodeled by Tachanka. And frankly, I think the whole... Okay, it's a rogue.
10 seconds to go.
G2 rogue. Classic.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Check out skin. If not missed anything. Yeah, Tachanka just remodeling the full map.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers
Oryx
have
will
recovered their
drop downstairs as he does. Classic. And we are ready to attack the top floor. Antique will try and take care of that white
Bomb
stairs,
located by
trying to get
attacker.
rid of any player that could be in there. Which is the case of Echo. And we're already in.
Attackers have located
We're
a
already
bomb.
in, but JBT will
Attackers'
not
bomb
let that
diffuser has
slide.
been dropped.
Activate surge!
The Aruni, which did not quite get the expected advantage. We do have diffuser on site as well, a very hard place to get the diffuser back. Jemis will take some damage outside. Opta in the pianos in his own, and Antique will drop back. JBT taking quite a lot of damage, but just that play on time, isn't it, to just try and to do as much, and that could be a very close call. Kawazi will get a kill on Cycles. Born does not need to be on his drones right now, and therefore is able to hold the white staircase. Only 2 players left on the attack, Paraski and Shriek. Yeah, it'll be downed, that was for sure. And it's really weird because we see a lot of like 5v1s, 5v2. There's oh no, that is not the plan. Kazawi just giving himself to the opposition. The peak here from JBT, who nearly lost quite a bit of HP, to be fair, nearly lost his life, and we're just waiting. There's not much we can do. 30 seconds to play. It's a 4v1. Paraski's full HP but doesn't have the diffuser, and he's certainly gonna have to either run it or just drop back on site. So what he's doing is just waiting for a mistake
15 seconds
and
to go.
discussing with the team what are we gonna do for our next attack,
10
because
seconds to go.
this is just not good enough.
5 seconds remaining.
The player will stay outside, ready for players to peek, but the defenders will win the round. It's weird to see. I don't know if it's a map that's been worked a lot by both teams. We do definitely have some sort of strats on it, but we don't really see many 1v1 situation. It very much is one team just rolling over the other one round after round, and I mean it changes because they're on 4-3, but very interesting to see one team completely dominating one round and then being dominated the round after, and vice versa. Guardians do get the advantage. I will show you because I forgot last round.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Well, the screenshot of possibly the teams. So 6 kills for Opta, 5 for Born and JBT. Because Kuzawi is on 4. It's just every time I start reading it, I see the 4 and I'm like, Kwazawi. 2 kills for Genis, 4 for Antique, 7 for Joke, 4 for Shriek, Paraski and Psychos on 3 and 2 respectively.
10 seconds remaining.
We do decide to go downstairs. It's only the second time we see that site being played.
5
This time
seconds remaining.
both reinforcements being made here on the north side of the map.
Attackers objective is
Only
to
one
locate a bomb and
reinforcement
defuse it.
there as well. And a rotation which... Yeah, we've removed the... okay. So still a rotation there. The site is pretty much open. Hatch has been done, however. Not any lines of sight onto bomb A or the corridor, which is adjacent here so far, but we shall see. JBT gets the opening frag. An important one, as Shriek will not be able to cut kind of rotations and delay a potential roamers. So, and he's done so without losing a single HP as well. So, man advantage and roam advantage so far for the Guardians. Just waiting patiently for that player to peek in that white staircase. We don't have that information. Ooh.
Some serious drywall work coming up.
Yeah, Joke was not expecting that, taking a tiny bit of damage. The back alley slash garage wall has been opened, but yeah, just too many lines of sight so far. We can't really swoop in because we risk being shot.
Mag change.
Quite a slow attack so far. Oh no, it's been eaten up, which means that Genis will be able to kind of go away. Opta will get the kill on Joke. Cycles will fall to JBT. Antiques down. It's now all up to Para to try and save this round. Born just waiting patiently. We do have that information on the player. I don't know if we know if the player has been downed. Opta just waiting patiently. Born is just swooping in. Oh, but he will save it. Para still alive with not much HP. It's a 4v1 situation. 4v3, a 3v1. Pardon me. Para just grabbing kill after kill. Will he be able to clutch that one? Only 15 seconds to go. He doesn't have the diffuser. Positions being held tight, and there's just not much we can do. Gets one, but will not be able to get any other. And that is game, or round over, shall I say. It's no game over. Kazawa will get the kill on the last player. Guardians grab a 5th round. 5-3 here. If they do score the next round, they will at least get 1 point, as that means that they would secure a potential overtime. If they do put the next 2 rounds, the Guardians will win the game. LFO needs another 3 rounds to go into overtime. But seeing how the game's been going, I wouldn't be surprised to see that happen.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
It's a library defense. Castle has been broke by the defense here. Lines of sight and rotations being open throughout the round. I mean, I call that a line of sight. It's a line of sight for sure. We are really opening that side to just avoid anything. To be fair, any plants to be denied. Only problem would be that the potential rotation here would be hard. It'd have to be done through
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
through trains. And the upstairs setup is well, not as big as you'd thought. We've opened the hatch, we've reinforced twice here. Lines of sight being open here as we're gonna try and defend as much as possible the freezer, but yeah. Seems like we're trying to bait the defense into very much looking at a push there, and Joke is just pushing himself, the man on 7 kills, just trying to get that information on everyone. Yeah, don't be too keen. We do have that information that there is no player in there. Joke pushing down blue. There is a shield going down. Oh, but the LNG meta will not get him a kill this time. Psychos will refrag, but Gemis gets the overkill. It's a 4v3. We've lost 2 players upstairs. Antique will refrag on Gemis. Paraski gets the kill on Born. It's all a 2v3 situation now for the attack, which does not have diffuser. However, just trying to stay hidden. Hopter will take quite a bit of damage, trying to stay alive here on that downstairs defense. Ooh, but we don't have that information on the player repelling. JBT will get a kill on Antique, and now it's all in that fight, which is won by Para. No, it's JBT, and therefore Shriek is the only player left. I really thought Para won that fight. 2v1 situation, plenty of time on their hands, and Shriek, which is just gonna have to go from scratch, trying to get that player out, but it won't be able to. JBT grabs the 6th round for the Guardians, which are slowly but surely moving towards what could be a victory. Guardian 6, LFO 3, and yeah, what weird fight. I was on JBT's camera, and I could really think that Para was able to get the kill on JBT, but apparently not, and therefore that made the situation much harder for LFO in the 2v1 with not much time to get, and as always in this game, losing the diffuser in key areas. We have been losing the diffuser over and over again. We've been in 5v1, 5v2, 5v3 situations quite a lot. So yeah, I think that's the main issue for both teams, is just losing your diffuser too easily. Which begs the question, is the right person carrying the diffuser? Or is the defense just doing its job perfectly?
10 seconds remaining.
Walls being
5 seconds to
put
go.
up. Hatch has been opened, so that's the key difference between the two teams.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
With a stronghold into that bathroom, which is something we see more often. Bit of damage taken by up tower already. Power downstairs. I believe Jokey is inside and just trying to sneak his way through.
A bomb
I don't
has
think he's
located.
been heard. I don't think he's been heard, and he will take quite a bit of damage, but we'll get rid of one player. One of the roamers is now gone. Claymore coming in. We can attack safely. Shriek just waiting for a potential, well, push of Born. Yeah, grenades will come in. I thought he was going to avoid the first one, but not the second. Nade's coming in. The next one is, but it'll be eaten by the ADS. We do have that information on that player piano, however, and therefore the push is going to be slightly harder. Drone coming in, just deciding to get the information on the player before pushing too much. Opta will get a huge chunk of damage, but Jokey will fall. However, Antique gets the kill. It's a 5v2. Gemis and JBT will bring it back into a 2v4. Player here, JBT, will take a lot of damage, not being able to get that Yana off. And it's crucial here to try and grab the kills for Guardians, otherwise we'll offer a round to LFO. LFO just patiently droning, doing the job well, just peeking these two last players out. JBT is very low on HP. The push from Gemis to kind of free up some space, get out of that tight position. Gemis will not fall though. Antique takes the bullets and it's a 2v3 situation. Still a lot of lines of sight. Flash coming in, it won't hit. Shriek dropping, Psychos as well. We'll get one, and then it's all up to Gemis. Not much can be done. The plant is going down, and now Gemis just needs to try and get that
5
plant
seconds to go.
off.
Attackers are activating the bomb.
But that's impossible, and Shriek will finish it. LFO comes back to 6-4. The LFO are 2 rounds away from overtime, and we do go downstairs kitchen, cooking service, whatever you want to call it. I just call it kitchen because it's a big, it's a big kitchen. Be interesting to see what kind of defensive setup we have, because it worked quite well for the Guardians in the past.
Attackers need to locate and
Past
defuse
time
the
they've
bomb.
played it. But so is that, so that's cooking and that's service.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Interesting. It's quite a nice kitchen. It's a bit messy, but it's a nice kitchen. Not much reinforcements being made on the top floors. We are reinforcing the garage
5
again,
seconds to insertion.
or back alley, just whatever you want to call it.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
A tiny opening being made here in the corner for place to go. We have reinforced, double reinforced these walls again. Just want to stay soft. Yeah. And we do have a Romai taking control. Yano's just gonna put some pressure the front, and the rest of the team is gonna move up to try and get in. Paraski taking lines of sight before dropping Skylight. We do want to drone it. We don't want to make the mistake of dropping in and being killed off. Joke making a fast entry. We'll soon realise that there's no one on the top floor and move downstairs. Opta is all the way down. Yeah, it is. The Yana of Antique droning up. Getting that information, and we're just going to drop down and try and put some pressure with Shriek on the player. The main door would be the main focus.
Attackers have located a bomb.
At the moment, we have a good position from the Wamai, the Optas. He's got lines of sight of it everywhere. It is harder to kind of attack. Just ready for that play to vault in. Ooh, a lot of damage here being taken by Opta, who's just stuck in the corner. Gemis has taken quite a bit of HP as well. And now it's all up to Bourne to help his teammates. Antique making his way onto said player. It will get downed and killed. And now it's a little bit less of pressure, as all we need to do is take care of Shriek. Shriek will get one, however. Slowly making his way. And a very aggressive position here from... Oh, we can't see his foot. We can't see his foot, but it will be down. 15 seconds to go. It's a 2v4. JBT very low on health, but we need to get that plant ready, and I don't think we can. Player will go down. The plants will also, and it's going to be another LFO round. That just fell apart so quickly from Guardians. We really had it. 15 seconds. And players just staying in corners and not being able to grab the kills. I'm thinking about, well, the Frost, first of all, should have got that kill. We've got then the Jaeger, who was just in the corner there waiting around but couldn't quite get the frag. And it's 6-5, it's match point. No tactical timeout being used from either team. And we go up bar and cocktail lounge again.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Really need to defend that slightly better for Guardians. LFO really doing the hard work, trying to move back up and grab another time, which could see them grab 1 or 2 points. Well, we shall see in about 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Will Guardians be able to close it out, or will LFO do the remontada of the ages and grab an overtime defense, because they'll be starting in defense?
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
It's a 3-round advantage that Guardians will not be happy if they throw. And a truly fascinating comeback from LFO if they're able to pull it off. Joke, who likes going on that white staircase, he's quite a fan of it. And he's just gonna try and move his way upstairs. Well, I'm not sure we've seen the player. Yes, we have that information on him now. But Kazawi is moving back into the corner. There's 2 players on him. We do have the information on one. Kawazi in quite a tough situation with Joke, who's gonna have to push. Oh, they'll get one and they'll get a second one. It's a 3v5. Suddenly a very good attacking rush here from the attack, who's able to not get one but 2 players from the Guardians. 5v3 Opto just trying to break some shit up. We do have that information on the player outside. Losing out on the Echo Drone here. Paraski will bring it into a 2v5, and it does look like we'll be going into overtime, as the 2 teams just can't seem to part with each other.
A bomb has been located. Attackers have located a bomb. 15 seconds to go.
Plant coming in, and that could be important. No, we don't have the information on the plant. One goes down, plant is up. We will not get the second one, and we are going into overtime. Both teams will now be sure to grab at least 1 point. And no tactical timeout's been taken so far, which is very interesting. Especially for Guardians in the 6-3 situation. Once you get to 6-5, you don't really want to throw that 3rd round in. You take the timeout and just, yeah, try to
Attackers need to locate and defuse
sort
as
things
many
out.
bombs as they can.
Because now on the defense, LFO is looking as strong as ever. 6-6. A maximum of 3 rounds to be played in this game. It could be as short as 2, or it could be as much as 3.
Bomb located by attackers.
As we are shortly coming into an hour, this game. After this round, I think it'll be just about an hour. So quite a fast game, even if we go into overtime.
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Defensive setup, quite classic upstairs. Just trying to delay the attack as much as possible. Hatch has been opened, which could potentially be dangerous as it leads straight onto the site. We are going to try and take control of that piano, but everyone will drop upstairs. It's a full attack here. Bourne droning in for his teammates. We've got 2 drones coming in, but no player dropping to the red staircase. We need a player to be following the shots. A little bit of damage being taken by Shriek, not too much. JBT will take Shriek out. He had the information of where the player was. and we're going to be able to get into piano. However, Antique is defending that, and he intends to defend it well.
Throwing frag grenade.
Oof. Joke on 12 kills. He's got a lot of players to deal with. Pushing him. And it's 4v4. Antique grabs one. C4 will go, but no kill being made. Kozawi will trade with Antique. 3v3 situation. 48 seconds to go. Diffuser still in hand. But we are trying to get rid of that last remaining player on the top floor. We do have an information that there is someone. We're just not sure where he is. And the peak will have to come in soon enough. Oh no. Opta will get rid of Joke, and it's now a 3v2 situation. 23 seconds on the board. And, well, still a lot of work to do for the attack. Just waiting for any player to drop down the hatch. And it seems like Bourne will not have time for a plant.
5 seconds left.
You've got to walk in, you've got to try the plant, and it is on route, but with only one player down, Sickos will finish it. Paraski gets 2. And that's 4 rounds in a row. That's 4 rounds in a row for LFO. Just looking at the frags so far. 12 kills for JBT, 8 for Optaborn and Kozawi, and we've got 10, 12 and 11 for Antique Joke and Paraski.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Wasting my evil eye.
Bomb located by attackers.
Reinforcing the wall.
Guardians, the first leading team of the Major B, is 1 round away from losing their first place to LFO. 6-7 as it stands, 14 seconds until we dive into action, and Kitchen is where we will go again. Sickos will decide to bring a Montagne, which is quite an interesting take.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
We are now protected. Device positioned. Hey, take the door! Device clear!
Stand by to witness the hunt. I'm changing maps. Airdrop planted.
Sickos will take quite a bit of damage. He did decide to operate a pick
Ready for grenade.
to
Ready.
an ace. Drones coming in. Joke still waiting outside of the map, just trying to get lines of sight and information on the whereabouts of the enemy team, just to see if we can attack.
Track sting is deployed.
Not sure what the player's doing here.
Flashbang.
Oh, C4 coming in, but no, it will not get any frag. Gem is not able to catch out the defense, but be careful because Sickos could just walk in, and if he does, it could be an easy 2 kills. No, Bourne is waiting around the corner. It's a 5v3, and it does seem like we'll go into some sort of 3v3 situation. Joke gets another one. His 14th kill for the game. It's 2v3. Guardians really need to tighten up. 1v3 Opta on his own against 3 players. Not much can be done. I don't think we have the information on said player.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Diffuser is going to get regathered. Plants going down.
Attackers activating diffuser.
Incoming adrenaline.
Yeah, and that looks like the end of the road here for Guardians. Up to not much he can do to try and get rid of these remaining players. There's one in bakery, there's one upstairs, and one on side. There's hair jabs everywhere. There's only 25 seconds. Not much can be done. Players are holding strong position. He'll walk in, take quite a bit of damage, but Shriek will swing and finish the job. And the LFO win the game 6-8 or 8-6, the way you want to look at it, with an amazing show from 3 players, namely Joke, Antique and Para, which I believe are all on 12 plus kills. 10 kills for Antique, 14 for Joke and 12 for Paraski, 12 for the other player. Let's go back to the Castro cam as the game is finished. I'll see if I can grab an interview, but it is running quite late. See, the players have stayed. No, they have not, so that's okay. Let's turn this off and let's focus entirely on this. So let's see if any of the players are available for a very, very quick interview, as I have to go quickly after that. Let's have a look. Ooh, lots of tickets being opened. Psychos is in there. I'll move in a second. And I will switch to French just because the team is French. So we'll do that. Hello.
Hello.
Coucou. On va faire ça en français. Ça risque d'être un petit peu plus
Ah oui.
simple, je pense.
Merci.
Il a eu peur. Voilà. Donc une très belle victoire finalement. Vous étiez mené quand même 6-3.
Oui.
Et vous revenez de nulle part pour gagner 8-6. Donc qu'est-ce qui vous a motivé? Il n'y a pas eu de tactical timeout. Qu'est-ce qui pouvait passer?
En fait, ici le truc c'est que on s'est dit on va sur café. On savait pas trop sur quelle map aller, donc on s'est dit vas-y café. On était à peu près confiant dessus. On s'est dit ça peut le faire sur café. On était peut-être un peu trop confiant au début. On a fait beaucoup d'erreurs qu'on doit pas faire, simplement. On a fait des bêtes erreurs basiques qu'on n'a pas fait, qu'on devait pas faire et qu'on a fait. Et ensuite, quand on est mené à 6-3, là, en fait, on est resté très calme, globalement. C'était beaucoup du ok les gars, qu'est-ce qu'ils ont fait à ce round-là, qu'est-ce qu'ils ont fait, qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire de mieux et tout ça. Et au final, on s'est juste adapté, on a juste essayé de peaufiner ce qu'on faisait déjà. Et puis voilà, c'est les attaques ont déroulé, pas toutes. Il y a des fois où on était un peu bloqué. Il y a eu un move un peu ballsy de nos entrées pour faire le déclic. Et une fois que le déclic est fait, derrière, on a simplement assuré.
Je suis d'accord, c'était vraiment ça, c'était le déclic, parce que sur les premières manches, ça se tapait, ça faisait du 5v1 d'un côté ou de l'autre, quoi. Il n'y avait pas vraiment de... Il y a eu une ou deux situations 1v1 au final où où d'ailleurs je crois que vous perdez le round sur,
Oui, oui.
au-dessus, mais sinon ça a été vraiment une équipe qui dominait son sujet sur une manche et puis après sur l'autre. Et puis clairement, vous avez réussi à prendre le pas sur l'attaque, de revenir de 3 manches consécutives. Et ouais, non, c'était agréable à voir. Et puis surtout, enfin, des joueurs qui avaient, comme tu disais, ce déclic. On a vu Joe, qu'on a vu Para, qui sont vraiment démenés pour ouvrir, en fait, enlever 1 ou 2 joueurs et après ouvrir la voie aux autres, quoi. Donc voilà, c'est ce que j'ai trouvé en tout cas.
Merci, merci.
Voilà, voilà.
On a tout donné.
Oui, bah, donc vous avez une victoire de mémoire. Je vais vous dire ça tout de suite. Je vous mets les points. Normalement, vous reprenez quelques places au classement. Alors, hop, j'ai mis les points. Vous êtes donc deuxième toujours avec 12 points. Et les Guardians restent au-dessus avec 13 points. Mais donc il y a vraiment un match d'écart avec un match à jouer.
Ok.
Sachant que vous jouerez 0,6 KD pour finir et eux joueront Grimdal. Mais en tout cas, vous semblez, à mon avis, avec les points qui sont là, vous êtes qualifié en upper bracket. Donc c'est pas
Après,
mal.
ici, ouais, ici l'objectif c'était bah, avant tout toujours de prendre de l'expérience.
Mm.
On est toujours très jeune en termes d'expérience compétitive. Donc honnêtement, voilà, on donne tout pour essayer de prendre un max d'expérience, essayer d'éviter de répéter les mêmes erreurs. Et puis bah on va essayer de continuer à gravir les points et à gagner tous nos matchs et aller plus loin.
C'est l'idée. C'est l'idée. Bah écoute, je vais pas te tenir plus longtemps. Je te laisse le mot de la fin. Et puis après, je vais faire refroidir
Et
mon PC.
bah merci à Kaido, Alex et à tous ceux qui nous ont supportés dans le chat. Et, euh, et on est bientôt plus LFO. Normalement, il y a des petits teasers qui partent par-ci par-là dans la game, etc. Donc
D'accord. Est-ce que
voilà,
ça a
juste.
quelque chose à voir avec PCS ou
Ah, j'en dirai pas plus. J'en
t'en
dirai pas
diras pas
plus.
plus? D'accord. Et on
D'ici peu, ça. D'ici peu, il y aura
attendra.
toutes les informations.
On attendra l'annonce officielle.
Merci, merci.
Et puis on verra. Voilà. Mais du coup, merci d'être passé. Merci pour le match. Et bonne chance pour la suite.
Merci, merci, et merci pour le cast et pour le host et pour l'ops.
Y a pas de souci. And I'll switch back to English. Yeah, that is the end of the game. I will let it run, obviously, so that you're not kicked out as it stands. Let me see if there's anyone streaming at the moment, so we can just kind of send them some people. I will tell you right now. Oh, Epsi's live, so we might just go to Epsi's. But yeah, that's all for today. Thank you. I'll put the win asset, which I forgot to put. It would have been a good idea to do so. LFO wins, and I will leave you on that and be 2 minutes.